take a ride on Tony the Pony. Come take a ride on Tony the Pony. Let's take a ride on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.
Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk the big pineapples, small pineapples, hairy pineapples, and everything in between. I'm your host, Tony the Pony, and with me as always is the one and only, the incredible Mr. Pineapple.
Fanfare, fanfare, fanfare.
Keyboard.
Fanfare to die down. Hello.
How are you, mate?
I am too sexy for my shirt.
Ooh,
So
does it
sexy,
hurt?
It hurts.
It does hurt.
Yes. I'm not well. I am
No.
pain.
Everywhere pain.
I am pain.
Mm-hmm.
Everything hurts.
Mm-hmm.
We've not been great this year so far for not being.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
We've all. Yeah.
Hopefully these first 2 months are just the hurdle and it goes up from there. Maybe.
We hope. We can only fucking hope.
Calm down, lad. This is a mellow podcast.
Is it a mellow podcast?
Mellow yellow. Like a pineapple.
I've heard of pineapple.
A pineapple's yellow.
It's sort of like brownie,
Brownie-orangey, aren't they?
orangey, yellowy.
And green.
Top bit, yeah.
Mm.
Especially top bit.
Yeah, top bit. What does an unripe pineapple look like?
Banana.
You're silly.
Right?
I don't like it.
That's true.
It looks like a banana.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever seen an unripe pineapple?
No?
Why do you think in so many different languages, pineapple is said ananas?
Ananas.
Yeah. We're the only ones who call it like pineapple. Everyone else is some form of ananas.
Can't tell if you're doing your thing where you bullshit.
What do you mean we're a bullshit?
You know what I mean.
I've never bullshitted once in my entire life.
No, you bullshit. You bullshit to a point where people are like, oh, right, okay. And you're like, I'm only joking, Zilla people.
No, it's true though.
Yeah.
I don't bullshit about pineapples. And
Okay.
especially not about ananas.
Not ananas.
No. Not ananas.
Right, should we get on with it?
I want to keep talking about pineapples.
No.
All right then.
We should say that this is a Nicolas Cage episode, but we're only doing 2 films
Yes.
this episode because the third one can't find it. So we'll just throw it in hairy pineapple, and then
Yeah, we
next
could
episode.
not source this film.
No, and it was just too late in the day to try and get my laptop and come to yours, and a whole thing.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll
we
watch
watched
it some other time.
we watched Samo instead.
Yeah, because Samo is our boy, and he's big fat.
Went down that big slide.
He did. Bless him. They all did.
Andy said he was going to rape that woman like a load.
Yeah. Bit weird, that.
I think it might be just a Chinese thing, because I watched some Chinese films the other day, the Chinese Odyssey ones. A lot of rape mentioning in them and all, and they were 12 and over.
That's weird. Because Jackie mentions rape quite a lot in Police Story, right?
So I think it might be a Chinese thing. I
think
don't
it's
know.
Chinese thing, isn't it?
I don't know.
Because he was like,
yeah.
I'm the man, this is my household. Sleep with you whenever I want.
Yeah.
Bitch. I'm Mason Greenwood.
Topical. That's topical.
Tropical.
Save that for the sports.
I'll save it for the sports podcast, actually.
But what were it?
No, I was going to say I was outside
Mason
school
Greenwood
picking
out?
up. No, outside school picking up Freya, and an old guy and his mate were talking about it, who were also picking up some random kid, but they were like, "Oh, but her father's come out and defended poor lad." I was like, "Oh no, here we go," and they were just like defending him and
Right.
saying that she were making it all up and to ruin his career, and he's a good lad. not fun stuff. I was just there like, don't say anything. But yeah, football fans.
Sometimes you do have to speak up, though, mate.
Outside of school, though, picking up your daughter.
That's the best place to speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the kids know, if you see injustice in the world or something that is wrong, you got to do something about it.
All right, Batman.
I think you need a bit more gumption, a bit more spunk about you, lad.
I've got a lot of spunk in my dick.
No, it shouldn't be clogging up your dick. That's a medical problem.
Do you think it would? If you didn't,
if you didn't
release.
No, it doesn't store in your penis. Your penis is not a spunk depository.
If you didn't release like all your life,
you just have wet dreams constantly.
Weird, that, isn't it? Anyway, you got a hairy pineapple.
We've discussed everything I wanted to. Pineapples, penis, cum distribution.
Penis cum.
Mason Greenwood, you not having a backbone.
Shut up.
No, but I was going to plan one, but then I thought I'll just get really fucking ill instead.
Yeah.
So, George Romero's birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The granddaddy of the modern zombie film.
Mm.
He's also made films that aren't zombie films. No,
like
right?
Happy Feet.
Madness. No.
That's the other one, isn't it?
George Miller, the man who's still alive and with us.
Yeah.
Famously
What's George Romero made?
Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead.
Not zombie film-wise.
Crazies, Martin, Night Riders. That's my stomach.
Mm.
Is not the name of a film he made, but a comment on the noise my stomach was making.
How commentariable your life.
Yes. Probably going to watch some George Romero tonight.
Fuck him.
He's dead.
Dig up his bones.
I mean, I might have to now.
He's a good boy, though.
Should I watch Dawn of Dead?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Shut up.
I've only seen the what I can imagine is a far superior remake.
Did you just wing your review of the original then? When we did remake versus original?
Yeah, I just made all that up.
Nice. Well, you were very close.
Weirdly specific, though, weren't I?
Yeah, proper.
About the scenes, yeah.
And the background behind some people in the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's big brain.
Big brain, mate. Big brain. Should we get some small pineapples?
No. I'm doing my hairy pineapple.
Still? Okay, then. Let's drag this on for a little bit longer, shall we?
Do it. Let's make your life a bit more difficult when it comes to the edit.
Great.
No, let's not. That's nasty, isn't it?
Yeah. Small pineapples.
So we're reading about the Unabomber.
Oh, no.
You're aware of the Unabomber, right?
I've seen a TV show about him.
Seems like a lad.
Yeah?
Yeah, just don't like technology.
Mm.
Like, I'll blow some shit up.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, yeah, all this technology is like destroying planet and shit. So I'll blow some shit up. And he only killed like 3 people.
Yeah, but he still killed people, didn't he?
Yeah, but in the pursuit of a righteous cause.
You some kind of freedom fighter.
I think I might be now.
Yeah.
When people go to war, you can murder people every which way because it's not classed as murder. So he's at war. He's at war essentially with the world of technology, etc. So why do they count as murder?
That's true.
Fuck the government.
Glad you got that out there.
Unabomber for life.
You do that fist pump, mate.
I watched the trailer with Unabomber earlier.
Oh yeah. Why didn't you mention it?
It didn't look very good.
Well, fair enough.
So I was reading about the Russian Revolution the other day.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with it?
No, not really.
Well, they used to have like Tsars. They were like they're like top dog, like they're king and queen kind of thing, right? And they had like a bunch of revolutions, and they killed like the last. He abdicated, and then they were like, "No, we're going to kill you anyway."
Nice.
And your wife and your small little kids, right?
Jesus.
So they're like, "We're going to take you to this safe house, but you just have to go in this cellar real quick." And then they were like, "Ah, shit, we're gonna get shot." And like firing squad came, and we're like, "Bang, bang, 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 bang."
That's a lot of bangs.
The dad pretty much died instantly.
Nice.
But the kids took so many bullets apparently to die, and they just kept stabbing them with bayonets, and they just wouldn't die.
The fuck?
Took them forever to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was reading about like 5 in the morning the other day.
That's not nice, mate.
Child murder.
I don't think that's good for your mental health.
And then they had to dispose of them, right? And they were all drunk at this point, and one of them started touching up a dead body, right? And one of the people were like, "You can't be doing that, mate. That's fucking sick."
Yeah.
If you're alive, I would have allowed it, but she's dead, and you're drunk.
Yeah.
But they claimed they were doing it because they were looking for jewels.
Yeah. Jewels inside. Yeah.
Hidden in the vagina.
Mm.
And then this were all for like freedom and stuff. These people, they were like freedom fighters who did all the murdering and that.
Right.
Because there was stuff to do with like poverty and lack of food, etc. It's a whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they took them to this grave, and they're like, "Shit, not deep enough, is it? We've got like 8 people we've got to put in this fucking thing." So they just threw them in a big mine and then threw about 8,000 grenades on them.
Yeah, makes sense. Easier.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Apparently they were beyond recognisable.
Yeah, you would be.
When you had a bunch of grenades thrown at you.
Yeah.
So that family died. And then they went and rounded up a bunch of people related to this Tsar family.
Mm.
They all got like murdered and stuff. That were pretty fun for them.
I don't think it was fun.
And I'm assuming you've seen the film Anastasia, right? The animated film?
No.
I'm surprised.
1 minute, actually. Let me just have a look. Let me look it up.
Yeah, if you type in multiple children dead Russia.
Anastasia.
It's from 97.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. I know of it, though.
Yeah, because that's the youngest daughter was called Anastasia. And there were these like rumors and theories that she escaped and like didn't die. So that's what that's based on and stuff. But no, she did. She died good and proper at the same time as them.
Is it a kid's film?
That one is, yeah. Yeah.
That weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Not based on fact, because obviously she got murdered.
Murdered dead.
Yeah. But the best thing about that is got a spin-off film called Bartok the Magnificent. And that film's fucking awesome. It's about a bat and it's a musical.
Yeah.
Weird film series. And that is the end of history with Mr. Pineapple.
I enjoyed it. Is that a new reoccurring?
Yeah, I've just decided.
Nice.
Random shit Mr. Pineapple reads at 5 a.m. will be relayed to you.
Beautiful.
The people.
The people. The Pineheads. The paedophiles. They're out there.
They are out there.
No point hiding away from
and
it.
And if you're a paedophile and you're listening, leave us a comment in the comment section. We'd like to hear from
Jesus. Right. Small pineapples yet? Trailers?
Yes, trailers.
Let's do it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, my body. Everything hurts. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What do you think, mate? It's so Halloween, isn't it?
I don't like it.
It's so Halloween.
I don't like it.
I think they've just watched Halloween and been like, no, just do that with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Just a bit where the original character was back and she was like, got about 5 shotguns in the back of a car.
I mean,
like,
I love Sally being back because she's fucking awesome, right?
Mm.
Well, she's not in first film, she just screams a lot. But still, excellent film.
Mm.
I don't think Leatherface would still be alive.
No, neither do I, mate, to be honest.
And if he were still alive, I don't think he'd be as capable as he is in this trailer.
No.
Am I going to watch it still?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on Netflix, so.
Yes, I am. Will I enjoy it? I can only hope I do.
I don't know. It just didn't look that great.
You like that bit where they said that they're going to cancel Leatherface and then chopped up with a chainsaw? I enjoyed it when they all got chopped up, though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good, that.
Murder bus. But when the guy like, try something, bro, you're going to get cancelled. Filming him on Instagram Live. It's just fucking cringe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it like there's the old horror films are coming back, like how Halloween came back. But this just feels like too just the same.
I need to rewatch the trailer. I'll probably rewatch it again in the coming days. But
I mean, it's got some decent people behind it. It's just
it does, and I really like Evil Dead.
You do.
I think that is really good, but this doesn't look
great.
No. The game's out soon, though.
Wait, what? Evil Dead game?
Massacre game.
Oh, right. Sure. I don't know, mate.
Right, right.
It looks weird as well.
I'm not going to get into
like
it.
His mask looks weird.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the original, right?
Yeah, I think.
But it just looks a bit weird. Like he looks a bit special, you know what I mean? And then it looks completely different when he's covered in blood.
You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. Perfect horror film.
Do you
and
think
then they made a bunch of sequels and remakes and prequels and
like we do with every horror film.
Reboots.
Yeah.
That were unnecessary. Well, not unnecessary. They could have been good, but they weren't.
I don't know, mate. Just looks bad. It'll be gory and stuff, but
yeah, but the original's not gory, and that's what made it so good. You don't see hardly any blood in the first one.
I need to rewatch it again.
It's only 80 minutes long. It's amazing.
We can rewatch it. No, actually, we'll save it. It's not one to just throw in a hairy pineapple. I'm going to say we could have watched the first one and then this one.
We could review both in one. It's almost remake versus original.
Yeah.
But it's original versus sequel from many years ago.
Future sequel. We need one word that describes these new horror films.
Sequel.
No, because it's not the sequel, is it?
Because it's skipping all of them, isn't it?
Oh, is it doing that as well?
I believe so.
Nice. Fucking hell. It proper is just Halloween, mate.
It shouldn't be set in a town. I understand why it is.
Is it the town? Is it back where it originally was?
From, yeah. Yeah, it's the area.
Is the old woman as well? I know it's probably not the same actress, but is that supposed to be like his same family from the?
I don't know who she's meant to be.
Right. Okay.
Possibly. I'm assuming mother, but it can't be because he'd be ancient.
Yeah. We'll just have to find out, won't we? We will be reviewing it on here, so that's fun. He's not happy.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. It's a good film.
Bewitched.
Yeah, Bewitched.
Next trailer though, The Cursed.
Yes.
This looks better.
This looks like a fun horror times.
It does. Looks a bit different. Well, it looked really different when they had like the jump scary bit at the end. Don't put this in the trailer.
Oh, in the
when he has the candles and they blow out and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, it looks pretty like folk horror-y kind of.
Probably why I included it.
Yeah.
Are they vampires or some kind of demons?
I thought they were like werewolves because he had like the bullets, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
And the silver teeth. I don't know what that was all about, but I'm guessing the little boy is a werewolf. I think it's like it's just loads of different curses, isn't it?
Right. It looks fun either way.
And
scary. Scary fun.
Because isn't there like some scarecrows and shit in it as well?
Maybe. They're burying a lot of people. I don't know how much.
There's like a big scarecrow man.
Yeah.
Like some weird tentacle stuff. And
possibly witches or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks really cool though. I'm going to watch it. I think February is just a new fucking Halloween, mate. It's weird. But yeah, The Curse looks good. Good horror film looking thing. No Exit.
Yep.
This is a film that has the same woman who's from another film that looks identical to this, but set in a Western, which is Hateful Eight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's literally like, because Hateful Eight's about, have you seen Hateful Eight? Because they're trapped in a log cabin, you see.
Yeah.
and they can't go out until the storm's passed.
Right. Oh, sorry.
And it's like a kind of like mystery murder thing. Mystery murder, not a murder mystery.
Murder. Oh my.
But no, the really wrinkly faced woman's in it. Forgot her actual name. But yeah, she's in this as well. But this looks a bit more shit. I don't know. It looks alright. And then there's like a kid outside trapped in a van or something.
I don't know why I include it, if I'm being honest.
It just looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like a mystery film, but there's a kid trapped outside in a van, and then
Mystery murder.
Mystery murder-ish van. Mystery van.
Mystery machine.
Alright, Scrappy.
No.
Calm down. Should we talk about Pinocchio?
Pinocchio, yeah.
I watched this trailer last week.
Did you?
Yeah. See, well, I think it got like released like an hour before we did the podcast last week.
Oh,
But
did it?
it's just the one where Jiminy Cricket's talking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks weird, doesn't it? Looks freaky, but I like it.
Guillermo.
So he don't look like a cute Jiminy Cricket. He looks like actual cricket. And it's Ewan McGregor. But no, it's Guillermo del Toro, his new Pinocchio film. There's another Pinocchio coming out as well, right?
I believe so.
So much Pinocchio. But is this going to be like the original story? I feel like it's going to be quite different.
Possibly.
Looks weird.
Get out of my brain.
After Yang.
I just included this because I know you'd fucking like it or some shit.
No, it looks like Ex Machina, but like with Colin Farrell in it instead of Oscar Isaac, and a bit more less psychopathic.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just android robot wants to be human and stuff. But that woman who was in the trailer, I've worked on that one thing with her, Anne Boleyn.
Oh, is that Anne Boleyn?
That is Anne Boleyn.
Oh, nice.
She's a good actress.
Tell the reviewers of Anne Boleyn that. This guy.
Yeah. Colin Farrell, though.
Yeah.
He's a bit wishy-washy, isn't he?
He is.
I like him, though.
He's in some good stuff. And then he's also in the Total Recall remake.
Yeah. Elevators. He's going to be a good penguin, though. Anyway. A Day to Die. He's back.
Film?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
The new mascot of Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour. Fucking scumbag, isn't he?
Yeah.
At least this film's got like 2 other well-known actors in it. Well,
yeah.
One well-known actor and then one that you recognise a lot but can't put a name to. So, yeah. But Frank Grillo, to be fair, he might as well just be on the same level as Bruce Willis because he just takes anything, I think.
He's in like Marvel films.
And then he's in like The Purge 2.
I've only seen number 1.
Yeah, he's the main guy in Purge 2.
Saw it in pictures.
Good for you, mate. I hope you enjoyed that.
Didn't.
Nice. But no, this is about a guy's daughter gets taken, and then all his friends are like, "Oh, is it?"
She's got baby inside her.
I was like, "Where's Bruce Willis?" Well, it might be his daughter that gets taken as well. Then
he's put his daughter inside his wife.
Yeah, that's why she's so fat.
Right.
No, but his wife gets taken. Where he's got 12 hours to get $2 million when his mate's like, "Mate, let's go rob some peeps." And then they're like, "Actually, no, let's all have a massive shootout. That looks fun." And then Bruce Willis is like, "I'm a cop again. Hello." He's got a cool suit, though, this time, with a little name badge and a machine gun, obviously. Wonder if he'll ever get like back into like actual films. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Do you want to say anything else about that?
Not wearing a scarf.
Nice. Asking for It is the next trailer.
Just included this one for you.
Which one was this?
Feminism.
Oh yeah, Ezra Miller's like, "I'm a man, fuck you women." Then Vanessa Hudgens is like, "I was in High School Musical. And I'm a feminist now."
I've seen her tits and fanny on the internet. Feminist that bitch.
Yeah. It's just a shouting match, it seems, this film.
It looks like shit.
Yeah. Thanks for including it. TV trailers.
You're welcome.
Halo.
Master Chief.
It looks pretty good, Master Chief. Everything else.
Don't look too bad.
Cortana, though, mate.
That looks too bad.
As soon as you were like on the screen saying something about Master Chief, I was like, oh God, what have they done? What have they done to her? Yeah, didn't like it. Everything. I mean, the Arbiter looked alright, and the Energy Sword, and they were like kicking some ass, but it looks a bit too just CGI'd. Master Chief has got like a gloss over him. It's a bit weird.
You're wanting it to be practical and him to be wearing actual armor.
Yeah, it's just Halo, innit? Just
Yeah.
Halo.
Or
Don't
maybe
really
watch
know what the
first
story is.
See what's occurring.
Yeah,
But then again, probably won't. Watch Bob's Burgers instead, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Halo. Just a bunch of masculine men just shooting aliens.
No
And then
feminism here.
something about a ring. It doesn't really need to follow the games, does it? Because the games are just like the same game over and over again.
Yeah, but Halo 3's banging.
Yeah, it is, because they have a bit.
They do have that bit. Halo 3.
Last trailer, though. Billy the Kid. We had a teaser first, didn't we?
I believe so. Yes.
And we were like, oh, okay. But this trailer,
Looks alright,
I like
doesn't
the
it?
look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you like look at it.
Why? Because it says from the creator of
Yeah,
Vikings.
you great cunt.
Yeah.
It
No,
looks
just
alright.
it
looks alright.
I like it.
Yeah. Probably
I
gonna
think I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. It's
Because
gonna be my next.
I love westerns anyway.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
Looks different. A different western. Yeah,
Looks
it's about
alright.
Billy the Kid.
Oh yeah, proper different. He's never been on film before.
Shut your fucking mouth. Just because you're ill, you're being mean to me.
No, it does look good though. It does look good.
It does.
I'm gonna watch it.
Will it get boring though?
Will it get boring?
TV show about a western.
No, there's loads of great TV show westerns.
What, in this last 10 years?
Godless on Netflix.
What?
Godless on Netflix.
Godless? The fuck is that?
It's a 7-part miniseries starring.
That's not a TV show.
It is a TV show, dickhead. There's 7 episodes.
Yeah, that doesn't give it time to get boring, does it? If there's only 7 episodes.
Deadwood.
That's not a western.
It is a western.
What's Deadwood?
A fucking western TV show, dickhead.
How many episodes I got?
3 seasons and a film.
Okay. Okay.
The Pinkertons.
Shut up.
Yellowstone. That Yellowstone prequel. That one starring Kevin Costner.
That's not from the last 10 years.
Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman from the 90s.
Anyway, let's get on to the news. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or no more.
Oh, no more. Now, that is my note, and you haven't even seen the plan.
Well, maybe I am Black Psychic.
I thought you said maybe I'm a black psychic then.
No.
Maybe you are, though.
Could be.
It's all possible in this day and age.
Yeah, what we're blackfacing technology.
No, if you just say you're a black psychic, mate, no one can...
No, what with blackface technology, though, being peak performance now.
Yeah.
Shoe polish.
That's what I've seen in a film that we're going to talk about. No, but this team of Guardians isn't going to be the team of Guardians of the Galaxy going forward in the MCU.
Who do you think's dying and or leaving?
Rocket, dead. That's probably it, and then they'll just whack someone else in and just call it different.
But Rocket Bunny.
I think maybe Drax will leave or die. Probably die. I don't think Dave Bautista likes doing it anymore. Star-Lord won't. He'll just keep going until the MCU dies. Yeah, I think that's it. Either Rocket or Drax, or Rocket and Drax. I think Rocket's definitely going to die.
Yeah, because it's about him, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, it's about his origin and shit like that. Groot can't die. So, Gamora.
Already dead, mate.
Yeah. What's the point of having her back? She kind of served a purpose now. Thanos is gone, so that's it. Don't know. All I want is Cosmos, but he's just an Easter egg these days. Fucking cunts. Anyway, that's all the Marvel news we have. Fist bump. Let's talk about some Disney news.
Oh my.
Snow White.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Midget.
Can't say that, mate.
Just did. What's he gonna do? Kick me in chin?
Yeah. Magical creatures, not dwarves. Do you think they'll actually do it for him?
I hope not.
I don't think so. They'll have dwarves, right? Like, how can he not be mad at like every other film that has dwarves in?
I think he's just trying to be relevant.
I do as well. Because you said it was like something to do with because he like worked out mine and shit like that or something, right?
No, he's just like, oh, you've got these fucking midgets living in a cave. It's like, cunt, they don't live in a cave. They work in a cave. They've got a nice house in forest, bastard. And I hate Snow White. It's boring. But he really anchored me.
It is pretty boring, isn't it?
It's so fucking boring.
What actually happens? She eats a bad apple.
She eats a bad apple. She gets molested by 7 dwarves.
And
she gets kissed.
Nice. There's a whole like consent thing around Snow White anyway. So
and Sleeping Beauty and all the other things.
Yeah, I thought that'd be forefront of.
No, but he's just more bothered about having not seen the film apparently because he didn't.
Snow White and the 7 Beasts.
They literally are singing a song called "Hi Ho Off to Work We Go," walking from their house to the fucking cave.
Yeah.
Cunt. I would happily kick him proper far. And I could kick him far because he's a small midget.
Fucking hell, man. Do you want me to keep all this in?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tag him.
Tag him in Justice bit.
Yeah.
Put time frame.
Yeah.
Tag
him at midget cunt.
Yeah. That might have been a bit too far.
No. If you're going to talk shit, at least talk proper shit.
Talk shit, get banged. Know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Anyway, Fight Club.
Just bollocks, innit?
What? Fight Club?
No, I'm just fucking that dwarf.
Proper fucking the dwarf. Fight Club. The ending has been recut or something. What's happening?
In China.
China.
Yep, that place. They've released the film or something, and they've changed the ending so they don't succeed and they get arrested or some shit. I don't fucking care anymore.
Oh.
Next news story.
I ain't even seen Fight Club.
It's just about film censorship again, right?
Doesn't like buildings fall apart and shit at the end?
They blow up, yeah. Terrorism.
No. I thought it was like the world ending or some shit.
Nope. You've been watching a completely different film, mate.
No, I've just been watching that one scene and being very confused what the fuck's going on.
Have you never seen Fight Club?
Not fully, no.
Oh, it's class.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Edward Norton's a fucking boy.
He's in it. So you'd like it.
Mm-hmm.
You just said he's a boy.
He is a boy.
And he's in it.
And I'd like it.
Yeah, Fight Club.
Next news.
Because, right, the censoring... Right, I'll not get into censoring. Right, carry on.
Scream 6 has been announced.
Has it?
Next news. Josh Duhamel.
I believe it is Duhamel, yeah.
Is replacing Emilio Estevez in The Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, he obviously has left COVID, etc. He doesn't like vaccines and whatnot and things. So they got Josh Duhamel in.
Nice.
It's a shame, really. It's meant to be good, The Mighty Ducks show. So.
Evangeline.
Yes, she doesn't like vaccines.
I think it's just a vaccine mandate in it. How they're kind of forcing them to have it to come back to work. It's in a lot of
It's in the best interest to have it.
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
Are you an anti-vaxxer?
No.
Sounds like it.
I'm not going out my way to...
It sounds like it.
Shut up. I'm not going on
You
Twitter.
were actually chatting with them old men, weren't you? You were instigating that conversation.
I I mean, people get it anyway, don't they? Vaccinated or not, you're still gonna fucking get it, lads. So all I'm saying is, I don't think people should lose out on jobs. I don't think it should affect jobs in any way, but that's just me. So I don't care if you've got it or not. Do whatever you want, mate, fam. But when it starts to affect people like that, it's a bit weird, a bit controlling, innit? Shut up, you ain't got it, you fucker.
I don't have COVID, no.
It's not going to matter in a month's time anyway. Everyone's going to fucking get it. Because you don't have to isolate, do you, anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah, in March, they're just getting rid of everything. Even if you test positive, you can still go back into work.
Back in.
So, I mean, if they were going to do that, you might as well just done it from start. And then, you know, who dies, who dies. Fuck it. Russian roulette.
We should play Russian roulette, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, dead people.
Oh, happy news section.
Yeah. Harry Mock.
Harry Mock.
Harry Mock. And
China
his
man.
great big cock. Harry Mock has a great big cock and he puts it in your sock.
Ooh. Yeah. Harry Mock. You ready for this?
Jarrell, mate.
Just getting the article up, mate. Because it doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Don't have a Wikipedia page. Why are we
Harry
even
Mock
fucking
was
talking
born
about him?
in San Jose, California, and is of Chinese descent. He is a 9th-degree black belt in Kujikembo. And has studied the Chinese martial arts of Choi Lai Foot and Sim Lung Kung Fu, as well as Shotokan. Would you like me to read this entire article, or would you like me to just skim?
Yeah, just skip, mate, please.
Harry Mock began his film career performing martial arts fight sequences in independent films. He has worked as a stuntman, actor, producer, director, and writer, and he's directed a shitload of music videos as well. He's essentially known for being in films that I like, shitty action films from the 90s.
That's why you put him on there, is it?
Yeah. And he did stunt work and stuff. Oh, he did The Vineyard. Nice.
Harry Potter.
And then how old was he? Well, he fought COVID and then died.
He fought COVID?
It was the one battle he couldn't win.
Like, full on, wacha, wacha.
Yeah. He was. Nice. How old was he?
Wonder if he had a vaccine.
Yeah. And he was incredibly healthy, worked out. I cannot find this man's age anywhere. So we will just assume
64.
50s to 60s.
Nice. Morgan Stevens.
Was that Morgan Stevens, sir?
It was Morgan Stevens. I can't think of anything that rhymes with that, so.
Beavens.
Beavens. Morgan Stevens likes to molest Beavens.
Fame.
Fame.
He wants to live forever, but he sadly died. He was in Fame, the TV show. He's been in like all the shows. In 1989, his career was halted for a few years when Stevens was arrested on suspicion of DUI after a mild car accident, and he was severely beaten by the LAPD police while in custody.
Is he black?
No.
Fucking hell.
He claimed that after 90 minutes of waiting in a jail cell, he refused to hand back the shirt that was given, which is when 2 jailers kicked and beat him over 24 times. He suffered a dislocated jaw, a fractured cheek, and nerve damage.
Fucking hell. Police brutality.
He was found dead in a Los Angeles kitchen, age 70, by police conducting a wellness check after a few socially inactive days. The coroner later ruled he died of arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease, which is like the thickening of arteries and stuff.
Yeah.
He was 70. So what happened to him? He were in some stuff, then he got the shit beaten out of him. He were in a bit more stuff, and then he stopped acting in 1999, faded into obscurity, and then died. All alone.
Robert Bob Wall. Just Robert Wall. They used to call him Bob because his name's Robert.
Yeah. Bob Wall. Martial artist. All the martial artists have died this week.
Maybe it's Jackie Chan next week.
Don't say that. 82, he was.
Fucking communist bastard.
He was also a 9th degree black belt under Chuck Norris.
Under Chucky Boy.
He's in many films, especially films that starred that shit dickhead, Bruce Lee.
Shit dickhead, nice.
Where the Dragon, Enter the Dragon. Also in films like Black Belt Jones, Game of Death, Enter the Ninja, Code of Silence.
Why are they trying to enter so many things?
Why wouldn't you?
That's a sex joke.
He's
Chuck Norris is
particularly famous for his public rivalry with Steven Seagal.
Ooh.
Which provoked a series of challenges between the two, between 88 and 92. It started when Seagal made disparaging commentaries about Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and other American martial artists in interviews, culminating in 2 articles in the Black Belt magazine where he claimed he would fight to the death anybody who believed they could defeat him.
To the death?
Yeah, and then they went on to create something called the Dirty Dozen, a group of people who were willing to answer Steven Seagal's challenge. They included many people who have been in Jackie Chan films. And by many, I mean 2.
Steven Seagal killed them all? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do a good talk about that Dirty Dozen one day on an Airy Pineapple.
Nice. Wait, did you say how he died?
82.
How he
died. It did not say on his wiki page. Is there an article?
Steven Seagal killed him.
He ran into a wall. Would you believe it?
Fuck. Moses J. Mosley.
Moses J. Mosley.
Mosley.
Family of Walking Dead actor Moses Mosley believe he was kidnapped and murdered, according to this Daily Mail article from 4 hours ago.
Jesus.
So yeah, he was in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
He was, when you first meet Michonne and she's got like the 2 zombies on chains?
Oh yeah, you were one of them.
Yeah, I think it was the one who was like her partner in the flashbacks.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
One's a partner, one's a brother. Right?
Something like that, or a friend or something. Or she's having like a freeway kind of thing.
Do you think she freewayed the zombies? Yeah. Rotten flesh dig.
He was also in Watchmen. One episode. Played someone called Usher.
The singer?
Yeah, the singer. His body was discovered near the Hudson Bridge in Stockbridge, Georgia, bearing evidence of a gunshot wound. He was 31 at the time of his death. We'll keep you informed as to find out anything else.
That's going to be a reoccurring thing. T.Woo.
How was that spelled?
T.
Dot.
D-O-T-T. Woo. W-O-O.
This man was also fatally shot. Rapper and dancer T.Woo was fatally shot outside his New York City home on Tuesday, authorities said.
I think it might be T.Woo.
Yeah. He just signed a record contract recently that was dead.
That's how we get them, innit?
But it's, hip-hop violence yet again, innit?
Dirty fucking hip-hops. That's it for the dead people.
Yeah, there was a lot of murders and possible murders.
Dead people round up. Dead.
They're all dead in the ground.
Oh, yeah, they are. Mighty, mighty Boss Tones.
You're aware of this band, yes?
No.
You'll know the impression that I get. Listen to it.
The impression that I get? Oh, yeah, I know that song.
Like that Boss Tones.
It's on Donkey Konga.
They've split up.
Is that it?
No, they're a really good band. They were meant to be at fucking...
Leeds. Glastonbury.
What is
Download. Slam Dunk.
That's the ticket.
Is it actually Slam
Dunk? Yeah. But no, they've split up. They've split up apparently because of conflict over COVID. I thought I'd include it because it's COVID related,
I don't like COVID anymore.
And they're a really good band. God damn it.
That's what happens when vaccines come in. Ezra Miller's KKK Instagram cryptic post.
Yeah, I included this because I know you like Ezra. I don't know what it's about.
Let's just search Ezra Miller quick on.
Ezra Miller KKK. KKK membership fee.
Where's your KKK post? Oh, it was a fucking story, wasn't it? Ezra Miller targets KKK chapter in video post. Kill yourself with your own guns.
Next story.
Yeah. Thanks for including that nothing story there, mate.
I just
Really?
like to annoy you. You can cut that.
No, I'm keeping it in. Good content.
I'm so ill.
Sean Penn.
Cunt.
What do you do? Said something about men and stuff.
I'll show you what.
You're like, men, you're so fucking pussy boys now. Can't even stab a bitch anymore. Something like that.
Sean Penn very scientifically blames cowardly genes for men embracing skirts. He thinks that American men have been wildly feminized and criticized men who choose to wear skirts. I think he's a cunt.
Yeah. What was he trying to say about Scottish people?
Fucking knows. Milk, and he won an Oscar for it. Is that too feminine? I like that time he played the homosexual politician Harvey Milk in the 2008 film Milk and won an Oscar for it. Is that too feminine for you, cunt?
Thank you, mate. Thanks for that. I like that you took the time to do that for me. It's much appreciated. Jason Momoa.
He shouldn't have won that Oscar either because Mickey Rourke should have done for The Wrestler. Bastard.
Oh, that's sad.
Mickey Rourke got the clean sweep everywhere else, but no. Of course, Harvey Milk's a real man.
Milk boy, you know. Jason Momoa is the next Fast and Furious villain.
Yeah, that's because he split up from his wife and he's villainous now because he's angry.
Is this his first villain role?
Khal Drogo.
Is he a villain?
Aquaman. It looks to me like he's got his claws very deep in that village that he visits all the time.
No, it's true.
Aquaman.
The dictator of the sea village.
Fish dictator.
Patrick Wilson's in those films.
He is in that film. Dolph Lundgren.
You what?
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren.
He's in that film.
Yeah, he's got cool hair.
Plays Amber Heard's dad.
Yeah.
She's a cunt.
BAFTAs are a thing. Power of Dog and Dune dominates BAFTAs, apparently.
Yeah.
I ain't even had a look at the nominations. I'm not going to read them all out because I cannot be fucking bothered.
I'll get up the big boys.
I'm guessing Benedict Cumberbatch is nominated for The Power of a Dog. Who else could be nominated? I don't even know what films came out last year.
Wikipedia.
You know what I mean?
Sorry about that. There we go. Ugh, God. I were going to watch it, but then it just said that Rebel Wilson's going to host it, so I'm not going to.
Oh, probably. When is it on? It doesn't just get to nominations. I've had enough of this news already.
March.
Nice.
March. Duke got the most nominations with 11. Power of Dog and Belfast got 8 and 6 respectively.
Spider-Man got out.
I've not got that for you. Best film, Belfast, Don't Look Up, June, Licorice Pizza, Power of the Dog. Best director, Paul Thomas Anderson, Jane Campion, Audrey Divan, Julia Ducournau, Rio Shikugugu, Alvin Beber. What's weird is, hardly any of them films are nominated for Best Film.
That is weird, isn't it? It's weird when, yeah. It don't make sense, does it?
Weird.
Actor.
Adil Akhtar, Mahershala Ali, Benedict Cumberbatch, DiCaprio, Stephen Graham, Will Smith, Lady Gaga, Alana Haim, Amelia Jones, Renee Rensif, Joanna Scanlon, Tessa Thompson. I'm not saying what films they're from, you'll just have to figure it out.
Fucking shit, that, innit? I know what Will Smith's for. iRobot. They're finally recognising his talent.
I agree. Supporting actor, Mike Face, Kieran Hines, Troy Costa, Woody Norman, Jesse Plemons, Cody Smith-McPhee. Women, Katrina Buff, Jessie Buckley, Adriana DeBoss, Ann Dowd, Angelina Ellis, Ruth Negga.
Katrina Balfe's got one.
Yeah.
She's in Outlander.
No, she's in Belfast.
I know she's in Belfast. Right, can we move on?
Coda, Drive My Car, June, Last Goddaughter, Power Dog.
Can we move on?
No, we can't.
Please.
If Mitchells vs. the Machines don't win Best Animated Feature, I'm throwing some at you.
Is it actually nominated?
Yeah. What else is going to win in it?
It's not even a good film.
Let's see if Encanto's nominated for Best Original Song.
Of course it will be, you fucking idiot. Sorry. You're alright, mate.
Someone just sent me a message and it popped up on my laptop.
But you're just looking at me like you want to kill me.
There apparently is not even a Best Original Song category.
Yeah, I don't think there were for BAFTAs.
They've also knocked on the head 2 of the awards that they normally hand out, which is the
Rising
Fellowship
Star.
Award.
What?
The BAFTA Fellowship, which they
Why
get
have they...
as it plans to implement new vetting processes following the Noel Clarke controversy previous year.
Fuck off.
Because he won the BAFTA Outstanding British Contribution to Cinema Award, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Christopher Lee got that.
Yeah, but his name's crossed out on Wikipedia, so it's true.
Let's move on.
Yeah, I've told you.
Chris Brown has been a naughty boy.
Chris Brown.
No, he's done some raping and some beating.
What about pillaging?
You know, he got let fuck with Rihanna, you know, it was just like slap on wrist, you naughty boy, do not try to beat a woman. And then he was like, you know what? I can get away with anything. I'm Chris Brown. Raped someone, didn't he?
Rihanna's pregnant.
No, I do honestly hope Chris Brown gets like fucking gay raped in prison and dies.
Why? What's so wrong about being gay?
What? Because he's not gay. So I want him to not like it when he's getting fucked in the ass.
Homophobic, you.
Shut up. While he's getting fucked in the ass, I want someone to shank his kidney.
And then gay rape his kidney.
There's so many people that fucking love Chris Brown. He's shit.
You one of them?
No. Can you not tell?
It sounds to me like you don't like gays.
Next news. Whoopi Goldberg has said the Holocaust's not about race. What's your take?
It's about winning the war.
I think
war on the Jews.
We're all fake, mate.
The Jew war.
I was reading about the Holocaust.
I know someone who's an Holocaust denier.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Is it me?
It's the Empress. She's got some shady literature on her work desk, mate.
She has, to be fair.
I love Adolf.
Adolf Hitler or whatever it's called.
Adolf was just a misunderstood boy by Mr. Pineapple was on there as well.
Yeah.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty Nazi. That one as well, by Sean Penn.
Just people who've just been saying stupid shit on there.
Yeah, she's been suspended from The View or whatever that TV show is called that she's on.
Really?
For 2 whole weeks.
What's the point?
I'm going to assume without pay. So that's really going to tell her what for. Not like she's got millions in bank. She's an Oscar winner.
Are Jewish people a race?
I don't know.
It's a religion, right?
I've asked them.
I think Whoopi's right.
I've never seen one in person, so I don't think they're real.
You have. Liam with that fucking big nose.
Fucking massive nose, isn't it?
Nick Cage is a goth. You've put some good news in this week. I'm just going to say.
Proper, innit?
Yeah.
Not been a best episode.
I blame you. I'm not going to lie.
I don't have the energy, mate.
Not even. I just mean the stuff you've made me put in the news.
You didn't have to. I sent it you. You didn't have to include it.
I did.
There's a vetting process called I send it to you.
And then, no, because you go, you've missed something. I know you. But he's letting out he's in a goth playing Dracula or whatever the fuck he's saying. He's just been a con.
Dracula.
Kyle Allen has been cast as He-Man.
Yeah.
He's from that one thing. What's he from again?
Oh, can't remember.
You might know him from West Side Story.
That's what he's from. Because they're getting cast in everything at the minute.
Yeah, they are. Because people don't want to acknowledge the film, so they'll just acknowledge the actors in the film instead. Yeah, he's really not been in a lot at all. He was in American Horror Story for like 1 episode, I think. Yeah, cool. Kyle Allen is He-Man. He just looks like a pretty boy to me, but maybe He-Man is now a pretty boy. Sega. We're gonna next few bits of news are game related. We've got a lot of game news this week, so I thought I'd
Sega.
Yeah.
I'm on a time delay.
What's happened with Sega?
They're not making arcade machines anymore. Arcade cabinets.
That's sad.
I love
That
arcade
means
cabinets, man.
the prices are going to go.
If I could afford an arcade cabinet, mate, I'd have that shit. I'd get rid of my bed.
What would you go for, though?
Tekken 3.
Yeah? Over
No, House
Sonic?
of Dead 3. Tekken 3 and House of Dead 3. Time Crisis 3. Dino Crisis.
What about Sonic?
Did Sonic get
Surely.
an arcade release?
Surely.
I thought that was straight to console.
Surely. You looking it up?
Yeah.
I swear I've seen one in my life. Surely.
A couple of them did, but no. Not the first Sonic game, no. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog was, but apparently that's just a piece of shit.
Weird. Sonic Pinball, was that a
Sonic Spinball.
fucking spin my balls, mate?
No, I'd go for Tekken 3 probably, or House of Dead 3. I put a lot of money into House of Dead 3.
Yeah, same. I'd probably go for House of Dead 3.
And it's a good co-op game, you know, where you're working together rather than me beating the shit out of people on Tekken.
Yeah.
Although
bang as well.
Although
And you get the guns with it.
Tekken 3 is my third favourite game of all time.
Alright. Have we already done a podcast on that?
We've not.
Fucking spoilers.
Do you want the full list of my top 50 games of all time?
No. Let's move on.
I've got it on my phone.
The Red Notice boys are doing a D&D TV show.
Yeah, I included this because you're a D&D.
Yeah. I thought there was already... Is that a film? The one with Hugh Grant in?
Wait, Hugh Grant's in what?
A D&D film, right?
I don't know, is he?
Yeah, we've talked about it before. The Dungeons and Dragons film that's coming out. Michelle Rodriguez is in it.
She smells.
And Hugh Grant. Was it
I don't
Jeremy
recall.
Irons?
I don't recall that. Jeremy Irons is in the original Dungeons and Dragons film from 2001. You making stuff up? You mad, bro?
Yeah, Hugh Grant's in it. And Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez, yeah. Yeah, it's film. There you go. But no, the Red Notice boys are doing a TV show about it, so that should be interesting. It worked better as a TV show, obviously. But then again, you've already got The Witcher, which is basically just Dungeons and Dragons, so who knows. Anyway, let's carry on. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming. They're not just milking...
Knew it was coming.
I know, but they've confirmed it now.
It's gonna be shit.
It's not, I don't think it'll be shit. It won't be as good as 5.
It won't be shit.
Apparently it's based in...
They're gonna monetize the fucking shit out of it.
No, surely not.
Take-Two, who owns Rockstar, recently acquired one of the world's biggest games developers who develop mobile games.
Yeah.
What are mobile games most famous for?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Monetization.
Yeah, but this is something you can't.
You remember when they said we were going to get story-driven DLC for GTA 5? What did we get? Fuck all, because everything went into online, because they could monetize the shit out of it. Do you remember when Red Dead 2 came out? Can you remember that? Yeah? Yeah. There's no point.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because they put all the resources into GTA Online. Do you remember when Rockstar used to release games?
GTA 6 is supposed to be set in...
Going on a tirade. It's happening.
No, please, come on. We've got 2 films to talk about.
Don't bring up the news then if you don't want tirades.
GTA 6 is supposed to be set in the same place as Miami Vice.
Miami Vice, the TV show?
Yeah, no, Vice City.
I'm aware.
Yeah. So
I know everything about it. All the leaks, everything's leaked ages ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So not exciting?
No.
Why?
Because the lead creative force behind all of the Rockstar games left. Dan Houser left, right? Oh, Rockstar used to be my favourite dev team.
Really?
Warriors, San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, Manhunt 2.
Yeah.
That one
Not
ping
that
pong
good.
game. Red Dead Redemption 1.
Gun's better than Red Dead Redemption.
You're a cunt. I hope you actually crash one day in your car and it burns you.
Just burns me.
No, I don't want the crash to kill you. I want the burning to kill you so you feel everything. And you see your family all looking at you and they're all laughing.
Do you not like gum?
I just don't like you.
Anyway, Suicide Squad. Are we done talking about GTA 6?
No, we've not even scratched the fucking tippity-toppity type. Gonna be shit. Next.
Suicide Squad Kills to the Justice League has been pushed back till next year.
Oofed.
Oofed indeed. Big oofed.
You know why?
I'm just guessing it's probably not working. That's just the
If
main...
that's the case, it's nice that they're not releasing it.
Yeah. Because why else would you push back a game? It must not be running right.
I don't know. I just release it. People will still buy it.
True, and then you just fix it later.
What all people do.
Yeah.
There's a game that's coming out soon, and apparently the day one patch is going to fix like 1,000 bugs in the game. Apparently,
Probably Horizon.
Games.
Last bit of news. It's big. Sony by Bungie. Big news.
Almost 4 million, I think it was.
Yeah.
Billion, I should say, not million.
Yeah. Last week we got the news that Microsoft bought
Activision.
Yeah. Sony are buying Bungie.
No, they're not biting back. This will have been in the works for a long time.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, it's chump change, isn't it, compared to how much they spent?
Yeah.
But the makers of Halo, now Sony owned.
Yeah, I know, but...
Does Destiny make that much money?
It must do. It must do.
It can't make anywhere near that.
Because PlayStation had like a timed exclusive with Destiny, didn't it?
I'm not even sure.
When it first got released. I'm pretty sure it did.
I didn't even think it was still a game.
It's Destiny 2 now, mate.
Clearly, I don't know then.
Yeah. But that's all they're releasing, right? Bungie.
Yeah, are they going to get them... Because they make good shooting games, you know, pow, pow, pow. Are they going to get them to work on some of their old IPs?
See, because they don't own Halo anymore, do they?
No.
But do they own the rights to the old Halo?
I don't know.
In other words, could they re-release 1, 2, and 3 on PlayStation?
Don't think so. It's just mad that Crash is now Xbox and Master Chief is now...
Shit, yeah.
Master Chief is now PlayStation.
Yeah. Is Naughty Dog still involved with Crash?
No.
Weird. Yeah, but that's weird that they got to play him in Uncharted then, if they're not.
I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, you apparently Sony might be making a few more deals in the coming weeks, months.
They will do. I think they'll get Square Enix for sure.
I heard that Capcom is a very big possibility
as well, which makes me happy.
It would do.
You know, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry,
Dead Rising
2,
Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2, Frank's Big Package, not 3 and 4.
Did you ever play 3? I didn't even know there were 4. What else do we do? Street Fighter, Beautiful Joe,
various others. They do Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I mean,
you say Beautiful Joe?
Yeah.
A game that hasn't had...
Banging game, though.
I've got Beautiful Joe 2 on PS2 somewhere knocking about in this room.
Play it, mate. It's good.
Too far away.
Fair enough. But yeah, that's the news. We'll get some more games companies buying other games companies, I'm sure, for the next 6 months.
I'd imagine.
Big pineapple time. The year that we're on now is what, 1993?
We're on 93, yeah. We get in there.
We are. Amos and Andrew is the first film we're going to look at. Stats. I remembered.
It's a miracle.
You fucking what, mate?
It's a miracle.
Amos and Andrew, 1990. Directed by E. Max Fry, whoever that is. March 5th, 1993 to be exact. Budget, $17 million. Box office, a mere $9.7 million. Did not make a lot of money. Did not make any money. Made a loss. And you can see why. you want to give a little brief plot for us?
Sam Jackson plays a highly regarded playwright, Pulitzer Prize winner. He buys like a holiday home on this sort of like islandy type dealio where there's like a lot of vacation homes, whatnot. It's his first. Well, it's not his first time seeing the house, but it's his first time like actually going there, setting up. Blah de blah. He drives past a couple who live on the island, and they're just on like a nice night stroll or whatever. They walk past the house, the Sam Jackson's in, and they're like, "Oh, that's the so and so's house. They must be here for the summer." They're like, "Oh, let's go and see him." They see Sam Jackson with his like hi-fi stereo equipment, and like, "Fucking black man's robbing."
Yeah,
but he's not robbing. He's in his own house. It escalates from there. Police are called, guns, so on and so forth. Nicolas Cage, his character is a criminal. He's in the prison. The police chief, who is like is campaigning to be like the mayor or some kind of government official of the area, realizes that it's his house and he's not robbing, and he's like, well, I need to do something. Can you pretend that you've kidnapped him and then, you know what I mean, get all trouble off my back? And it's just about that kind of thing, in essence.
Indeed. In fucking indeed. Is it me to go first?
Did we get stats, like ratings in that? I can't remember.
Oh no, I went on Wikipedia. 1 minute, let me just get the ratings, because the ratings aren't on Wikipedia, obviously. Ratings, Andrew. It got 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb and 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that's fun.
More than Deadfall.
Yeah, the one that we can't find. Right, pros. Nicolas Cage's performance in this is not bad. I think he's pretty good, but I'll talk about that later. Samuel Jackson's performance as well, because it's like a pre-fame Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
He plays
he's on the cusp.
Yeah. He plays a kind of troubled black man who's had like a weird upbringing of his father, basically not liking that kind of culture and saying it's weird to say. Trying not to make it sound racist, but he explains how in his past that he used to hang out with some kids from like the poorer neighborhood, and he'd come home and say like stuff that they were saying, and then his dad would be ashamed of him, and he'd be like, "You're not allowed to sound like that or be in that culture," kind of thing. And he says he tried to hide the fact that he was black all his life, kind of. All that, stuff that we can't really talk about.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good portrayal of that kind of man. So yeah, his performance was good. Also, Gina what's his name?
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, he's good. He plays like Samuel's friend who's like, you shouldn't go over there. They're all racists. So, yeah.
But they also cause issues in the film.
They do.
They burn his house down.
Yeah. It's a weird film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Matt, I ain't got many pros. The overall kind of premise, some things work, but just without certain things in this film, it'd be a good film. And there's certain things really just, you can see what they're trying to do, but it's just executed in the worst possible way, I think, and comes off in the worst taste ever. Which I was surprised that Samuel Jackson had been in a film like this, to be honest. But with his character and the kind of message of trying to get across with his character, I understand why. But yeah, that's my pros, really. Not a lot. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to preface mine by saying I watched this a while back.
You did.
And then you cancelled after
Yeah,
I'd already watched it.
We had a better episode, mate.
So I'm a bit hazy. cool lighthouse at the beginning. Cool dog.
Yeah, that was a cool dog, to be fair.
He wanted a pony.
He did want a pony, that police officer.
Pizza bird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's literally all I wrote while watching this film.
That's it.
Well, I wrote two other things, and they were racism and blackface.
Is that pros or cons?
I don't make pro and con lists. I just make lists.
Yeah, but you can't. You have to decide.
I've stated all my 6 items.
Okay.
My summary really does explain.
You can't just skip to the summary.
I mean, though. I thought Nicolas Cage and Sam Jackson were a good pair. I thought they bounced well off each other.
Yeah.
I feel like there was some funny moments in the film. Not enough if you're trying to be a comedy film. And I get what they were trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a comedy film, but it just doesn't feel that way.
Cool lighthouse, though.
Like there's racism in comedy, and then there's just
Yeah, my summary sums it up well.
Okay, let's go on to cons. Long credits, mate. Opening credits, I should say.
Oh, I like the song over the credits at the end.
Yeah.
You hip hop rappy boys.
What I'm seeing is a theme to these early Nicolas Cage films is stupidly long opening credits. Maybe it's just like 80s and 90s films.
Sign at times, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like that he's mean to the dog with his car. It scares the dog, and that's me.
Oh, yeah.
I've just put black man equals robber, which you've already explained. Blackface.
Want to explain the blackface?
I mean, it's supposed to be like played off as like camouflage, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the police officer, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" The guy's black, and you just looked, it's not a good look. Aren't you the cook? Another just racist comment there. There's a lot of times where Nicolas Cage's character calls him bro, and he's like, "You are not my brother," and stuff like that. And his character's only saying bro because he knows how black people say brother, kind of thing, and it's weird. Racism, so much racism. And then there's that bit where the guy with the dogs is chasing Samuel Jackson down. They say "you people" in the film, obviously, because apparently it's funny. And then there's just a really bit of annoying continuity at the end with the police officer's glasses in one shot. The left lens is like out, and then next shot he's got it, but the left lens has just got a little crack in it. Just really annoyed me. Yeah, just very, very racist. Like to the point where it's not funny, because it's. I'll let you say your summary before I say mine. I haven't even wrote a summary, but I'm just gonna say what I think now. Your turn.
Well, blackface. The racism wasn't a pro or a con. That was just more of a statement of there needs to be films that tackle issues of racism, right?
Yeah.
They need to be a thing, just not in this manner.
No.
This doesn't handle it well. The blackface is bad. Tonally, this film is all wrong. Racism is a thing that you can joke about in certain respects, right?
Yeah.
But not in this way. Not with all these pratfalls and like 1960s style humor that just wouldn't fit with the modern times that it was made in back then, and I understand what it was trying to do. I get its intentions. They just weren't good intentions.
Yeah. It just makes you feel uncomfortable, doesn't it? It's weird. I just looked at, or just typed in Amos and Andrew racism into Google just to see what would pop up. And one article said that either like Amos and Andrew, the film that's ironically relatable in today's age and stuff, because a lot of the racist scenes are like shootings that cops have done that we've like heard about and obviously seen in the media. Like, it's just weird. I don't like it. Like the bit where he just comes out with his car keys and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he points it, and then they go to shoot him. Like, I don't know. It's played off as a joke, but it's just really not a joke in this day and age, because shit like that happens a lot. It's just real uncomfortable. I don't like it. Like you said, like there's films that obviously have racist jokes in, but racist jokes that are the most light-hearted that you can, more stereotypical than, oh, this cop's going to shoot this black man because he thinks he's robbing this house, but he actually lives in this house. But how could a black man afford a house like this? That's a joke, isn't it? Somewhere in there's that's a joke, I promise. It's just fucked. Weird. Like, I think it has some sort, like the whole story about the cop nearly killing this man and then realising who it is and then getting the convict that he's got to go in there and like frame him for it instead of a cop. That's got some sort of a good story in it.
This film should not have been a comedy.
And then they get obviously like the hostage situation, and then the guy who they tried to kill in the first place realizes what's going off with the new guy who's been framed, and then they kind of team up. That's a good premise for a film, and hostage situations and like how it carries itself is good. It's just a fucking everything within that, which is just racism for no reason. It's so conflicting because it's got somewhat of a good story, but just how it gets to them points is the worst way possible.
Yep.
But 1993, mate, different times. That's my summary, I guess. I didn't write one because I was still working at the time, working and half watching the really bad film. So I didn't write a summary, but that's my summary. What's yours, mate?
Not biting or acerbic enough, too sitcom-y in places. Cage and Jackson make a good pair, however, and there are some funny moments in it, but this film should not have been a comedy film. Or if it was, go down one route or go down the other.
Yeah.
If you're gonna joke or comment on these issues, do it properly. Don't play it for laughs.
Yeah. It were too scared to be too like flamboyant and slapsticky, but then I don't know. It just like it had elements of that, but they didn't go 100%. If you went 100% that way, you might be able to pull it off. But it had that element of realism, which was just uncomfortable to watch.
But
obviously,
it would be a good story. The story's good if you took out a lot of the stuff, and there is a good film there, just not the way they made it.
Yeah. Should we get on to ratings?
Yes.
I gave the film 1 out of 7 just because of how uncomfortable it made me feel, and I'll give it a 1 instead of a 0 just because I know there's somewhat of a good story in there, but they just didn't do it. They decided to make it too centered on the maybe we're joking kind of feel to the film. Weird.
Yeah. I gave it 3 out of 7 because the blocks are all there.
Just a bit fucking racist, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cage and Jackson are both good in it.
Yeah.
And that really cool lighthouse.
Did have a cool lighthouse.
Well,
I gave Cage 3.5 for his acting.
Nice.
I think he was dragged down by the film and the weird tone of it.
By the script, yeah.
But I think he did the best that he could with that character. But that character's not a 7-worthy rating. So,
on the Crazy Cage scale, I gave him 0.5 out of 7 because he's quite subdued in this film.
Yeah, to say he's like a petty criminal who thinks he's somewhat of a massive deal, you'd think that's going to be Crazy Cage to the fullest, but he's not.
I think he only screams maybe once.
Yeah, when he's on about his like $1 million in his helicopter.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what made me feel so uncomfortable. Cage not being crazy enough.
Maybe. But just a certainly odd one
Yeah, definitely.
in Cage's filmography.
Should we get on to the next one?
Let's.
Red Rock West. We're still in 1993, but the month is April.
Oh.
The director is John Dahl. Music by William Olvis. Yeah. Budget of $7 million, but a box office of $2.5 million. Sad times.
It didn't make a loss, this film.
Didn't that?
This film, people didn't want to distribute this film because they said it was cable fodder, right? But this one guy really liked it, and he was like, I'm showing this at my cinema. And it got a proper good word of mouth. And people were like, yeah, we want to show this. And it made so much money on rental.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. So that's why it's not really showing up in box office.
Yeah.
But it's one of them culty, word of mouthy kind of.
Well, it got 7 out of 10 on IMDb, 4.3 out of 5 on Amazon UK.
Oh my.
And 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Big
number. 86 like this film on Google.
Nice.
Your turn to go. Do you need to do a? You
want me to do a little summary?
A little summary.
Nicolas Cage is an ex-Marine, got leg issues. Gone to Wyoming to source some work on like a drilling, mining, oily site, I think.
Yeah.
Foreman's like, got gammy leg, mate. I can't stab you. What if there's an oil eruption and you have to run away and your leg breaks? Paraphrasing is what I'm doing there. So he's like, oh, I'm angry. I've got no money.
Got no money, got no leg.
Goes to petrol station, gas station, if you want to get all American about it. Old man's like, you want some work? Travel to Red Rock, 50 miles away. Pulls up to the bar. And man's like, you Lyle from Dallas? And he's like, yeah, sure. Here's $5,000. Kill my wife.
Boom. Accepts the job he doesn't want to do.
And then bish bash bosh, shenanigans ensue.
Indeed.
There's sheriffs and deputies. Lyle from Dallas turns up.
The real Lyle.
You know?
Hopping about.
Yeah.
It's Dennis Hopper. Right, should we get on to it?
Yeah, and that's essentially it's sort of a mystery kind of story and twisty turny.
Yeah, there's lots of twists and turns. Twisty nipple. Go on, Mr. Pineapple.
Wyoming.
The
greatest American state.
The emptiest American state.
Damn fucking skippy it is. They do some great location shooting on this film. It's very nice to look at. I like the location shooting. The score's amazing. It's got this lovely Western vibe.
By William Olvis.
Damn right. Ovis bread. This film straddles a lot of different genres. Like it's westerny, like modern westerny. It's neo-noir, it's thrillery, there's little action beats here and there. It's darkly comic, There's all these bits and pieces that are going off. And like the score and everything just heighten all of that. You know what I mean? I just wrote there, I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah.
That was my fourth comment. I love Dennis Hopper. They're playing Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash in his car at one point. I'm a big fan of that. Western vibes, neo-noir. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm talking about. Hopper is suitably unhinged. Eat the sandwich. Turkey.
Yeah, he eats a turkey sandwich, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In the prison.
Gunster mentioned sandwich eating, aren't I? I'm Gunster. Yeah.
I thought you just didn't know what that was.
No, I did.
Because you sounded a bit convert.
It's tense in places, especially towards the sort of final act. I'm a big fan. I think it's got a great cast.
Fucking
Dennis Hopper
in the box, you know what I mean?
JT Walsh, fucking what's her name, Laura Flynn Boyle. Just wonderful, wonderful. I like it when he throws the knife in that man's throat. Then it's like, bah!
Knife throat.
Spoilers. I really like Dennis Hopper's death, where he gets impaled. A lot of time for that. I apparently didn't make a lot of notes for this because I was just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thousand Miles from Nowhere plays it
Wonderwall.
over the credits, which is just a great song by Dwight Yoakam, who's also in the film.
Plays
And
that trucker.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why I know that song so well, though. I'd not heard this song for, I'm going to guess, like 20 years or so.
Yeah, but it's one of them ones that
But
just stick in the back of your head.
It's in my brain. And the only thing I can think of is my nan used to listen to a lot of country music back in the day. And I've got to assume that it were on some kind of country and western compilation CD.
Yeah.
Because why else would I know it? I've never seen this film before. Either way, been listening to it a lot over the past few days.
Nice.
Such a good song. Yeah, I think the acting's great. I think the script's great. I like the fact that the characters aren't dumb.
Yeah.
Especially the deputies of the, in the police force.
Yeah, I thought they were just going to be like a comedy duo kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're not. They're actually quite good.
I like the twists and the turns. I just really like it. I really, really like it. And he eats a turkey sandwich.
He does.
Dennis Hopper, man. Because Dennis Hopper originally was wanted for the Wayne role, the bartender sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
But Dennis Hopper were like, I'm live from Dallas.
No, the guy that plays Wayne's really good.
JT Walsh. JT Walsh is great. Takes a knife to throat.
He's really menacing, but looks...
Yeah, he's good at that.
He looks like a good guy, but he's really menacing.
He's really good. He's dead.
Oh.
So's Dennis Hopper.
Is he?
Yeah, died a while back.
I'm just sad now.
The score's lovely as well. And it's so nice to look at. And the fucking finale takes place in a graveyard. Or graveyard.
And train that goes through graveyard.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Ron Stromer.
Shut up.
Choo choo, bitch.
Is it my pros?
Yeah, I feel like I've not sold it enough because I was just really enjoying it. It's really there's more pros. They're just not on my paper.
My pros. Shirtless Cage.
Oh, shirtless Cage.
Shirtless Cage, mate. Like you say, the location is just beautiful in such an empty, dusty way. It really just captures just the feel of the whole film. It's great.
Western.
Just that barren wasteland and
Western.
Modern Western. It's so beautiful in a not beautiful way. It's weird.
I've wanted to watch this film for so long.
Oh no, you glad that you have?
It was on ITV4 like every other day, like way back when. It's one of them kind of ITV4 films, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. Cage does one-arm push-ups. Pretty sexy. Pretty sexy.
Weird, because he's got a gammy leg.
Yeah.
Can't do one leg up, so can he?
I do like how they set up the, oh no, Cage has now turned himself into a hitman. What should he do? Because obviously it sets it up by showing us that he's desperate for work and stuff like that. And he's literally got like $10 to his name or whatever. And then he accepts a job without knowing, oh wait, he wants me to kill his wife. That's bad, isn't it? But like you say, I love how the characters are smart. I love how Cage just takes some money and he's like, you know what? She wants me to kill him. He wants me to kill her. I'll just take the money. Fuck him. But then obviously shenanigans ensue. That's why you can't just take the money. It's just a really fascinating murder mystery kind of thing set in just this small town that you don't get bored of. All the characters are really interesting.
Yeah.
And you somewhat have to figure it out for yourself because with the guy who gets shot, who Cage takes back to the hospital.
Yeah.
you don't find out who that is until later on. I guessed it like after 2 guesses, but I don't know. It just comes together really nicely, and it makes sense because it's not just this guy's been shot, but just for kind of plot. Like it was thought out, and it weren't. You know what I mean? Dennis Hopper's really good in it. Again, it's weird because who's the other guy?
JT Walsh.
JT Walsh looks like a good guy, but he's really menacing. And Dennis Hopper, he looks like a bad guy, but he doesn't look like he should be menacing. But he really is because he's crazy, like unpredictable, and just cool. I love it when he shoots out the window in the car.
Yeah.
It's just, people, you've got to watch it.
I like how he's, what's the word I'm looking for? He like don't believe in himself. He's like always like, you think you're better than me? That, to Nicolas, because they were both Marines and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a lot of time for that. Just layers to a character, it's nice.
It's that bit when we were like, that's Lyle, in it. He's going to be Lyle. It's like when he was Lyle. We're like, it's Lyle.
Love Lyle.
I like it when Nicolas Cage punches a light bulb.
Oh, classic Cage.
Classic Cage punching a light bulb. I like how charismatic Cage's character is as well. Like he survives situations by being smart. Like the whole bit with the trucker guy. Like he knew he was digging himself a hole, but he kind of just committed to that lie and sold it well to the trucker guy. That the trucker guy was like, I know you're lying, but get off my truck, you fucking dickhead. Do you want a lift? But it's just, yeah. I don't want to spoil it. It's annoying.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it either. I want people to go and watch it.
Just the characters are smart and interesting. I don't even know if I've got cons, There's sex in it.
There is.
Twists and turns, crazy Hopper, car crazy Hopper. Like the fact that he takes a magazine out of the gun and just all them little details that make it just very nice, very nice. There's a gun in the box,
I would have preferred it if there were a turkey sandwich in the box.
Throws a turkey sandwich at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just a twist at the end. Then go get it, and he pushes him out of the train, and it's just fun. Just a fun fucking film. I'm not going to spoil it. People, go and watch it. Go and watch it. It's good. Good shit. Cons.
I don't have any, I don't think. I know there is some, but I was just having a good time. You know what I mean?
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't think of any.
Neither can I.
I have one wrote down, but that was early on in the film, and then we did, like, something got discovered in the film, which made my con irrelevant.
What was it? You can cut it out, but what was that?
It was why are they stopping in all the places to drink and stuff like that. And it's because she was a little bitch.
Yeah. We did say that, though, didn't we? We're like, yeah, she's
going
to be.
But I put it down just in case it was going to be shit. But it weren't shit. It was a really good film. I really can't think of any cons. I feel like it's just got its own vibe. And it just works.
Yeah.
Like really well. Like you say, it takes so many little things out of loads of genres.
Yeah.
And it just fits so well into that story and that feel that they had. Because like it's based in this little town, and most like films when they're based in kind of a exaggerated kind of feel of what a little town like that would be. Like it always seems like unreal and fake, but this didn't. Like this seemed like we're watching a film set in the Wild West.
It seemed real, didn't it?
Yeah, but so modern. You got any cons, mate?
I don't think so, but I know there is some.
Like what?
Because my score means there is some.
Oh, okay.
Good though.
I'm going to say no cons.
Shall we get to summaries?
Yeah, You first.
A really great underseen gem, excellent script, performances and location shooting, a little rough around the edges, but it works.
Nice. What's the rough around of the edges part?
I don't remember.
Maybe it's some of the acting.
Maybe.
Because there were some scenes that I kind of laughed at, but
yeah, but that's because you're
well,
degree level actor.
Yeah, no one better than me, mate.
And you've worked with Anne Boleyn.
I have, when she was black.
Mm.
Do you want to hear my summary?
I do.
It's a short one. Proper good cowboy murder mystery rat race money film. Good.
I like it.
Yeah,
It sums it up.
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's your score, mate?
6.5 out of 7.
What's that half, mate? What is that half?
I don't know. Because I would happily watch this right now.
Yeah, same.
But you can't get it in the UK easily. I've had a look.
Where you got it?
£12 on DVD from CEX, but they've got none in stock. And it's a DVD that looks like it from when DVDs first came out.
We just should have. You should have taped it when it were on ITV, mate.
Should have done.
I gave it 7.
Fair. That's more than fair.
Gots to, mate.
I feel like I need to.
Do it, mate. Just do it.
Because it's really fucking good.
It is.
And it's one of them ones that people hadn't heard of.
Yeah.
I'd heard of it, of course. ITV4, it wrong. You know what I mean?
I think it's my sort of film as well, because it's got twists and turns, and it's a bit weird, a bit stylized.
It's art housey in places.
Yeah, but it's so.
But it's
minuscule.
Different art. It's not.
It's because
it's art house.
It's art housey, but it keeps that same tone and feel. I think a lot of it's got to do with the location. Like, it was just perfect.
It's lovely.
It's a nice looking film.
Yeah.
What did you give Crazy Cage?
Crazy Cage, much like the last film, he weren't that crazy in this.
No.
But because he was shirtless, I'm giving him 1 out of 7.
Nice.
Plus, there weren't too much craziness from what I remember.
No.
Just
he was
good actor.
Like the mellowest character, really.
Yeah, but he did have his shirt off.
He did. I gave him a 7 for his acting.
He's good in it.
He is really good. Like I say, he's probably the most chilled out of the main 4 characters. I mean, when you got Dennis Hopper on your screen,
Yeah.
But yeah, he just blends really well into the cast as well. Because normally, like in most of these Nick Cage films that we've watched, I feel like he really just stands out, and he wants to stand out. Like, he wants to be crazy just to stand out. And in this, I don't know, it's just really good. And again, it's a fucking ex-army character that he's playing. I said, like, when we were watching Amos and Andrew, he plays that really good, like, convict character. And he plays a really good army character, weirdly. There is his two jams. I'm loving it. But no, I thought he was really good in this. And going into this Nicolas Cage shit, I never thought I'd give him 2 7s.
What was the other 7?
Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
Do I like this better than Raising Arizona?
You like it better than fucking Rumblefish?
Yeah, but it's not really a Nicolas Cage film, is it?
But you did like Rumblefish an awful lot. You bought the Blu-ray.
I did. Mate, if it was a Blu-ray of this, I'd be gobbling it up.
Mate, I'd be all over it. I think there is, but it's like a foreign release. I looked on eBay as soon as I'd watched it, and I ain't paying like 80 quid.
Nah, that's a bit too much. I mean, if it had 8 quid to spare,
I could get it on tape. Well,
do it. But no, we missed out Deadfall. We'll watch it and put it in a Ahoy Pineapple
over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, so we're not behind, because that just messes up royally. What are the next 3 films?
We've got, just bear with me, because Nicolas Cage's wiki page is a weird one. Right, 90. We've got Deadfall next, and then we've got Guarding Tess, It Could Happen to You, Trapped in Paradise. They are sort of more comedy, rom-commy, and a Christmas
rom-comedy.
comedy.
Yeah, we're going to watch a Christmas film. which, you know, bit weird, but gotta do it, haven't we? I'm sure there's more Christmas films is in.
There is.
That we'll probably be watching in summer. So
Christmas Carol the movie being one of them.
But yeah, that's a big pineapple, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We did. Well, half of it. Weird news.
Let me get the weird news up. Just gotta find the article. Just finding the news, mate.
It's alright, fam.
Royal Mail postman can barely walk after accidentally eating hash brownies.
Wait, what?
It's just a thing that popped up on me.
That's not the weird news I've got down.
Which one have you got wrote down?
The 7-inch chip.
Oh, the chip. I'm trying to find the big chip news article. There we go. He's found it.
He's found it. Here we go. Weird news, boys.
You ready? Chip news. Boop, 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 boop. Not the first chip article we've had, is it?
It's not.
Mum left buzzing after finding 7-inch long chip in bag of oven chips from Lidl. Mum, Julianne Morgan, was over the moon when she discovered a huge 7-inch chip in a bag of Lidl Deluxe Mary's Piper chunky oven chips and keeps it in her freezer to make her smile. Her mum couldn't believe her luck when she discovered the biggest chip she'd ever seen in a £2.89 bag of Lidl Deluxe Mary's Piper chunky oven chips to go with some sausages and beans on Thursday while cooking dinner for her family. Julianne Morgan has opted to freeze the whopping 7-inch chip, which is as big as her head, so when she sees it, she can smile every tea time. The 42-year-old said the piece of potato brightened her day and joked that she might have to just get it framed. In funny snaps taken in her kitchen, the full-time carer can be seen brandishing the super-sized spud product, showing how it's bigger than her face. Julianne Morgan from Whitburn, Scotland, said, when we lifted the chip out, we said, oh my God, look at the size of that. It's the biggest chip I've ever seen. It was almost as big as my head. I went to make sausage and chips for a snack on Thursday night, and we lifted out the bag and originally thought it was just the side of the bag.
Sausage and chips as a snack.
Yeah, I know,
on
that's
Thursday
weird,
night.
isn't it? Scotland, though, isn't it? We measured it against another chip in the bag, and it's more than double the size. We didn't cook it. We put it back in the bag. We're keeping it. I said we should frame it. We've kept it in the freezer so it makes us smile every tea time. We probably won't find one like that again. We have no plans to cook it anytime soon.
Just it's the little things in it that people get off at.
And then it just goes on to say more stuff. A Lidl spokesman said, as a business, we've always been big on quality and Lidl on price. And it seems our Mary's Piper chunky oven chips are no exception. It's great to see another set of happy customers getting great value for money.
They're fucking scumbags, aren't they?
I find the best news.
It's just like sausage and chips for a snack on Thursday night.
It's a classic Thursday night staple.
Midnight snack.
Quick snack is sausage and chips and beans.
Jesus Christ.
That's what they said when they found the big chip. Bigger than me head.
7-incher.
Tiny head.
I don't know. How big are heads?
Bigger than 7 inches, right?
I don't know. We should measure our heads. Big A line,
isn't it?
Is it? How big is the average head? Is that what you're typing?
What, mate? What?
What? That's circumference, mate. I want fucking height. But it's just giving me circumference. Oh, the average person is 7 point... No, don't matter. 9.4 inches is the average height of a head.
Oh.
It was giving me 22 inches, but that's the circumference of a head. We all learned something today. Oh, fucking hell. Well, that's weird news. Have we got any shout-outs? Any awareness?
Mystic Empress.
Oh, yeah.
Is doing some kind of squat challenge for some kind of charity. I will find out what the charity is.
She's putting it on her OnlyFans.
You'll have to ask her, mate. Her name's not Mystic Empress, is it, on Facebook? No. That'd be silly, wouldn't it?
What is her name on Facebook?
I will not say that out loud. She's doing 2,800 squats in February challenge. for
2,800 squats.
Teenage Cancer Trust. You know, a great cause, great charity.
Yeah.
We will share the thing.
Yeah, sure.
The page.
Yeah.
A good thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get you with awareness. Fucking hell.
I remembered.
I haven't had an awareness in ages.
And have we got any shout outs? We got any birthdays? None that
I feel like we have, and we forgot.
Clearly, they don't mean that much to us if they're not in our brain.
When was Connor's birthday?
Ages ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Has Emily had a birthday?
Who had a birthday?
Emily?
Not yet, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Must have been a birthday. Anyway, who cares? That's what I say. Whoever it is, fuck you. I hope you had a shit birthday.
You got lemon juice in your eye.
Is that the end of the podcast?
You know when you're eating an orange
Yeah.
and sometimes the juice squirts in your eye?
Not really, mate. Never done that.
You know what I mean?
No.
You don't eat your oranges like that?
No, not really. Not that way. And just bite the end until it squirts in my eye. That's a weird sentence, isn't it? Let's end this podcast.
Let's do it.
Stay fresh. I don't know what we do anymore. Knuckles down, Brown Town.
Fuck you, you ginger prick.
Oh, shit. Fuck you, see. It's a chore now, if anything. You're making us say fuck you to you, you ginger fuck. I want to kick him.
I think we should.
In head. Like, pop up. What?
Yeah, I'd kick him as hard as I want to kick Peter Dinklage.
I've been playing a lot of UFC recently, and I just want to fucking whack him one in the head.
I don't like it.
Why?
Stamina.
Yeah, but you got to be smart about it. You can't just fucking...
I just want to go and wham people. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
You can wham people. I've got a Viking-looking motherfucker. Got a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, goodbye, people. I'm about to hang up on you then. Just fuck you. Stay fresh. Knuckle down, Brown Town.